and welcome to Off the Shelf with Christine and Katherine. We're doing things a little bit differently this month. We wanted to showcase some of the items at the library that you may or may not be aware of, that are really good resources, especially as our title says, it's a new year and it's a new you. Some of you may have goals set up. Maybe some of you took part in our vision board programming last month and you are wondering, how do I make those visions happen? How do I make those goals, come to fruition? And believe it or not, the library has plenty for you beyond books, which, as you know, there's plenty of those. So we're just going to highlight a few things. I'm going to start off. Get my share screen going here. Okay, so
this is new for us, so bear with us.
Yes, bear with us as we go through this. So most of these resources are going to be located from the library main page under Research and Learn. I'm emphasizing the learn portion here. Don't think of it as just research. So you go to our A to Z database page, which looks kind of like this. Let me get you back up to the top. And you can just jump quickly to the letter of the alphabet you want to go. The first thing I wanted to highlight is this Access Video on Demand Master Collection, which is a new database for us, so some of you may not be aware of everything that it has. When you click on that link here, you'll need to put in your library card to have access at home. You'll see there's a batch of videos, monthly highlights. Obviously this is February, so there's Black History Month. They'll always have what they've recently added, some romance if you're interested, obviously information about COVID if you're interested in that too. But what I wanted to highlight is how you could do a subject search. So you just click on these links and all the subjects come up, and just give it a second. There we are. So you'll see right here under H, we have how to. We have how to's cooking, do it yourself, gardening, hobbies, and learning. I'm just
So
going to
pretty much anything you could be interested in.
Exactly. There we go. So exactly when I bring up cooking, you're going to see there's popular cooking shows, different styles of cooking, how to learn knife skills even. Another area that's kind of interesting, we have this whole sports and fitness. So maybe one of your goals was to get in a little bit better shape or just slowly work some exercise in. If you go under fitness, you'll see quite a bit of things there. Another area right here, we have some computer basics. So maybe one of your skills you wanted to learn a little bit more about how to use a computer, brush up on some job skills. I apologize for my computer taking a little bit to boot it up. There we go. But from as simple as understanding your computer, how to start it up, how to shut it down, to learning about operating systems, your mobile devices, and software, you'll find a lot of that in there.
Right, and keep in mind we can't cover everything that they have because they have a lot on there. Like I even see a language section, but
Yes.
this Access on Demand does have a lot to offer.
Yeah, so there's a language section. There's life skills for teens and adults. And if you don't want to go by subject, you can actually type in something you're thinking of learning, such as sewing.
Which is my interest, so that's for me.
And you will get a batch of how-to videos from the ABCs to sewing techniques to hand sewing, art sewing. There's really a lot in here, so it's fun to poke around in. All right, so this is our Access on Demand. Now, another area, you mentioned the world languages in Access. We have other things that you can do world languages on, so I'll let you take over on that, Katherine.
Yes, so I'm going to go over some of the language options that we have here at the library that you may not be aware of. So I'm going to go share my screen. Can you see it, Christine?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so this is what our website will look like. So once again, we're mtpl.org. And to find where our languages are located, you're going to go under Borrow and go to Learn a Language. I already have that open in another tab here, so I'm just going to open that. So our language software is called Pronunciator, and it has over 136 languages. And just to go over it a little bit, it has basic courses, intermediate courses and advanced courses, and there's also a speaking class. There's also movies and music, so there's a lot over all the languages. I know they also have like a COVID language course, so if you're traveling abroad, which unfortunately right now we really can't, but if you were traveling abroad, there's a lot of like healthcare terms that you should be familiar with. But I do find it to be very helpful. I like particularly the speaking option that it has. So when you say the word, it'll actually rate how you said it. And since we don't have a lot of time to go over it, we will be linking a video here and in the description to show you more of a full-on tutorial about how to use Pronunciator. But you will need your library card in order to access it. And I just want everyone to be aware, if you also create an account, it will track your progress as well. And that's also described in the other video. And another resource that we have, if we go through A through Z databases on our website, and if you click on R and scroll down, we also have Rosetta Stone. This we acquired a few years ago, and we were very happy to acquire it. But once you click on it, you can log right in with your library card and access also Rosetta Stone for free. Do we have a video on this,
Those are good
Christine?
course. Yes. Actually, no, we do not, but we will be having one shortly.
Yeah, so once that is created, we will include it as well. But this is also a nice language service to offer as well.
Okay. So now, in addition to languages, we also talked about learning some computer skills. So again, on that A to Z database page, if you go to L,
Are you going to share your screen?
you need to stop sharing yours.
Oh, I was stop. We're learning as we go here.
These are some of our goals and skills we're working on.
Yeah, so you're working with us.
Okay, you good?
Yep.
Under L, you'll see we have Learning Express Library and lynda.com. Now, I really like the Learning Express Library because you go right here, you have this whole computer skills center, and it's getting started with your computer, getting started with the internet, some software tools, learning computer graphics, understanding your operating system. You could learn, like even under popular software tools, as you'll see, quite a bit of the Microsoft uh, softwares that are very popular in offices today. So if you just want to brush up on some of your skills, you can go here and learn. With that same thought in mind, they do have a job and career accelerator area as well. So that can also be something if you are in the market for a new job. Linda is a little bit more intense. You'll log in with your library card and a PIN number, but you'll see there's quite a bit. They're more detailed. So there's things like 3D animation, if that's something you're interested in, some different computer skills you can use for education if you happen to be a teacher, and marketing if you're in that as well. And again, you can set up a course platform so that you'll go through those to get an end goal. It'll take you through 10 or 20 videos, or you can just look around at different videos that get your interest. Now, Linda, we do have a video on our YouTube page that gives you a little bit more on how to work around it. So we will be linking that one as well.
Yes, but it's a really good resource if you're, no matter what the subject you're looking for, and our patrons highly utilize this. And it's free, so who can complain?
Exactly. Free is always good. Now, I know Katherine's going to share some other things about Hoopla, which I'm going to stop my share there. You might know Hoopla for ebooks, audiobooks, but again, it's another place that has so much more. So I'm going to let you show all those wonderful things that we found.
Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen again. Okay, so this is where we left off. So I'm just going to go ahead and access Hoopla for you. So on our website, to find Hoopla, once again, our website is mtl.org. If you go under Borrow and click Downloadable Movies and Music, this will take you to Hoopla. Nawal, I'm not going to log in. Actually, I will log in because we wanted to show you some things. So Hoopla, once again, it has free audiobooks, free music, free ebooks, free comic books. movies as well. So there's a lot that is here, and we wanted to show you a bit of what they had. Just gonna switch. Okay, and this is what it will look like when you log in. I'm just going to not save my password because you should never do that. So pretty much in Hoopla, there's a lot that you can browse. Once again, there's audiobooks, movies, music, comics, ebooks, and television that we that we have to offer. And if you go down to where it says everything, you can select a category. So if you wanted to explore television and even look up cooking, it will go ahead and show you all the cooking shows that they have right now.
Mhm.
So if you want to learn how to cook,
Yes.
and also if you just click on everything and type in how to, there's a lot of sections on their how to area. So if you just don't select anything and click it, I think this is mainly for kids, but there's like how to be good yourself, how to live green. There's a lot of ebooks that are an option.
If you take the hyphen out.
Oh, that will help.
Mm-hmm. There you
Oh,
go.
yes. So it would show you under television how to, under movie how to, several titles. So if we clicked, it was like movie how to, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Then it will show you a bunch of other movies that are how to, like pastry baking, uh, how to learn to be a police officer, American Sign Language, math. So basically a ton of topics. And as well, there's another course that we love on here. So that Hoopla recently acquired called the Great Courses.
Yes.
And we wanted to show you what they had as well. Okay,
Yeah,
so these are all in audiobook form, but these are a bunch of great courses. I believe they were university made, if I recall.
correct. They are college level courses. So when you get the audiobook, it will go through lessons. It's lecture style, uh, but it has really in-depth information about whatever the topic happens to be that you're looking at there.
I even see one right here called like How to Make Stress Work for You,
Mhm.
and a bunch of other topics like about archaeology. So if there's anything that interests you, we highly recommend checking out the great courses on Hoopla. And if you need any assistance making an account, we'll provide a link below on how to contact us if there's anything that we haven't covered.
Correct.
Before we end our session for today, I'm just going to stop my screen here to show some other options that we have here at the library because it won't show me books. Okay, so just as another option that we have in terms of the language learning, we do have a bunch of CDs with booklets as well. And we also have like French learning CDs, and we also have various like books as well.
So that set that Catherine's showing you right now, you could take out either the book or the CD, but they're both located together on the shelf. So my advice would be to take them both out so that you have both the course that you can read as well as what you can listen to. You know,
Yes, exactly. And going back to the great courses that we mentioned earlier, we recently acquired a bunch of the DVDs here at the library, and some of them do come with booklets. So if you see right here, it'll say it comes with a companion course book that is not attached because some of them are really huge, so we can't attach them. But they do come with booklets, such as this one, for example, comes with a booklet and is
and it's
attached.
attached. Yeah, so the DVDs will be in the nonfiction section of the DVDs, correct?
Yes.
Right.
And also we have a bunch of other helpful DVDs for exercise. And also if you're learning a new task, so as to draw, we have a bunch of other options that are available for you to check out.
So that kind of covered, oh, actually, you
We're
have
going to
one
show the
more
museum
area.
tour.
Yeah.
Yes, I didn't forget. I just wanted to show the DVDs first.
Nope, that's fine.
Okay, so the other thing we wanted to mention is on our website, if you may not be aware, we do have this area on our website that's called Link to a Topic. And to locate that on our, well, here it is on, you see it on my end, Christine?
Yep,
Okay. To
I can see it.
access, To access this on our website, you go under research and learn and link to a topic. But the area that we want to highlight is museums on the web. Sorry, you were saying, Christine?
Oh, you had mentioned earlier how travel's a little difficult right now.
Yes,
So
especially.
that's one of the reasons we wanted to kind of show you a little bit of this.
Yes, so since obviously we can't travel right now, there is a lot of local museum, well, local and foreign, obviously like foreign museums that will show you their kind of like a tour online. So here's all a list of those that will actually have like virtual tours. They're abroad and local and or located in the U.S. So we have all this list here of any like free tours. So obviously, since we can't travel, we highly recommend checking this out. And my favorite would obviously be the Louvre. So if that is something that's up your alley, I highly recommend checking that out. It's a fun virtual tour. And yeah,
That
that's
sounds
pretty
good.
much
I think I
all we
have to
have.
hit up some of them.
Yeah. And I think that's pretty much all we have for you today. But if there's
Right.
anything you want to check out that we have not mentioned, once again, we'll be including a link to contact us. If there's anything you want us to go over. I know, Christine, you wanted to mention,
I did want to mention, so we had mentioned our YouTube page has a couple of how-to videos. There will be more adding to that whole section. So if there is a topic we mentioned or a database we mentioned and you'd like to learn a little bit more about that, please shoot us an email. We'll make sure we get a video up there. As a matter of fact, this month on the 19th at 11 a.m., we're going to have a reference solutions database program. And that's basically for helping that database helps you with careers, your job, locating businesses that you might need. So if you want to come, join us for that, you can find that information on our calendar. There will be other virtual classes like that as well coming up. So again, look on our calendar. We'll have a link to the calendar in this video, and hopefully all your new year plans and visions will come true.
yes, and obviously, good luck with all your plans. And obviously, if there's anything like Christine mentioned we haven't included, feel free to let us know if there's anything you want in the future.
All right. See you next month off the shelf.
All
Take
right,
care.
see you then.